Monday friends. Today you can get in the bin already. Vitamins, boys. Have a vitamin.
Monday is the worst day of the week.
It is when people wake you up screaming at 6 o'clock in the morning.
No, it just isn't time.
Today you can get in the bin already. I won't list all the things that have pissed me off already this morning, but among them are the neighbours' kids screaming and slamming things around in the garden at 6:45 this morning. My own kids are running around screaming and arguing over who gets to stroke the cat this morning. The house being a general shit tip, despite me constantly cleaning. And I've still got no coffee.
I don't think it's called this achievement, but today I'm trying.
What can you see? What's happening? Tell me. Write it down. Schoolwork. I'm having super green beauty tea. Make me beautiful. Come on, magical apple and cucumber. Is it working yet? Is the tea working yet? So my phone memory was full, so I just had to transfer a whole load of files over onto the laptop. So that's that done. I've been really slack with my bullet journal again. I'm terrible. As you can see, I skipped a week. I've just filled in this week. Never mind, I haven't done my gratitude or my habits for this month either. I've been really rubbish at remembering to use my journal. Transferred all my files onto the laptop, so now I can edit last week's vlog and get that uploaded before, hopefully a little bit earlier than last week. Hopefully we will not have the same drama we had last week. What is the time now? 12:30. So if I can get this up by 1, it's edited. I just need to upload it, do all the description, thumbnails, all that good stuff. So hopefully we can get this up by 1 o'clock. Wish me luck. And then I have a load of knitting to do. I found this lovely unicorn pattern and Toby wants me to make him one. So there it is. Toby would like a rainbow one. I've got a real urge to knit socks. I might cast on a pair of socks this afternoon. We'll see. If you're watching this vlog, look away now. Okay? You don't need to see this. No. Look away. I have another Jurassic Gym parcel. Please forgive me. Let's see what is inside. The fun thing about these is that I can never remember what I've ordered, so it's a surprise for me too, and I'll stop waving this knife around at you. So hang on, let me just angle you down a bit and then you can see what I'm doing. Excuse the mess. That's a clean, empty gin glass, by the way, just, you know, before you think the worst of me. Ooh! Item number 1. I can't read half of his handwriting, so I never really know what's in it anyway. Ooh! This will do it. yeah, that was my little haul this week, month, I don't know. It's usually about once a month, I think, I get a delivery, so I'll enjoy doing some little Instagram photos and flat lays of that lot later. The kids thought the rose quartz penis was hilarious, of course. What I'll do is I'll probably pop the names of everything up on the screen as I unbox it so you can see what it is. But yeah, I'm really happy with that. I ordered more than I thought. The boys are just going to jump in the paddling pool. I am going to get on with some knitting. I still don't have any coffee, but I did find at the back of the cupboard a pack of oat latte sachets. I think they're the Nescafe ones. They're not great. They're not... they're okay. With a massive squirt of agave nectar to sweeten them up, they're passable. But on their own, they're shit. So, they just kind of taste like strong, cheap coffee. Oh, there are tears from the paddling pool already, and they've been in there for approximately 2.5 minutes. Told the kids to get dressed. We're getting ready to go out. I'm just going to go see my parents for the first time since the beginning of March. And Mike has to work late again. It was supposed to be a half day today as well. It was supposed to only be until 12, but then somebody called in sick or whatever. 5:45, and he's still out working. So excited to see my mum and to give my dad his present. It was stupid I can just go another day, but I was so excited. Just miss them so much. Oh well. Morning time. Absolutely gutted. The reason I can't go is because by the time Mike gets home and we get over to their house, it's like a 15-20 minute drive. By the time we get there, the mum and dad are both poorly, so their carers go in the evenings to get them ready for bed and everything, you know, stuff carers do. So by the time we would get there, it would clash with the carers, and it's a madhouse, you know, there's carers in and out, and mum and dad both in separate rooms getting dressed and washed and stuff, so it just wouldn't be practical for me to go while they were there. Plus, I wouldn't be able to see them anyway because they'd be shut in their rooms with the carers, so I guess I'll just have to go another day. Which is hard because I'm here on my own with the kids all day. I can't take the kids because where they're both vulnerable, we can't really have everyone traipsing in and out. Plus there's no space because the living room is effectively my dad's bedroom, and the dining room, which is attached to the kitchen, is my mum's bedroom, but there's nowhere to sit, there's no space. And if you've got carers in and out as well, it's just way too crowded. So I can't really take the kids. So I'm kind of relying on Mike coming home from work and dropping me off, or having a day off work so I could get a bus. Absolutely gutted. Oh well, I have just cast on a unicorn for Tobias, a little... That's gonna be his nose. So I want a gin now. I'm gonna make Mike stop at Asda on the way home. Also, Floyd's glasses have just broke. I've asked his dad if he's got his spare ones, but apparently they're broken too. And he never took them to get fixed. So now Floyd has no glasses, and I have no way of taking him to Specsavers because I'm here on my own all day every day with the kids. Such joy. He's gonna have to make do with... Oh, thanks buddy, I needed a cuddle. Love you. So cute.
Trying to get the cloudy lemon one now.
Yeah.
That sounds lovely.
It does.
God, yeah.
Mike is finally home. It's only 7 o'clock.
Finally.
But he did bring gin.
And muffins.
And muffins and donuts. So bang goes my diet. Straight out the window. Hits the deck. But I have gin. Nice gin. Would you like to...
And anyway.
This is the Brewdog Lone Wolf gin. It's very citrusy. It's very nice. I like it. And a glass the size of my head.
Coffee.
He did bring coffee as well, so you know,
Yes.
it helps.
Right, let's show you then. Sit. Beg. Good boy. You know what you want. Beg. There we go.
Can we have some high fives?
I suppose we can. High five.
Good boy. He's so gentle. Have coffee again. So happy. Big hot steaming cup of caffeine. Happy Kazzy. Just about to go and film a video in the garden, whereas my top was entirely see-through, so I had to put my bikini on underneath. Postman's just been, so I thought I'd show you what I got. World of Books. One of my favourite websites. They do really good second-hand books. It is an online second-hand bookshop. Postage is free, which is amazing. And the books are usually really, really good quality. They do state whether they're well-loved or good, excellent, as new, whatever. So I got one. See what I mean? Almost perfect condition, really. This one. This is Billy and Me by Giovanna Fletcher. This was recommended to me by my BFF Megan. She's read this one and she's got the second one, and she really wants me to read them so that we can chat about them together. And again, plug for our book club. If you're on Facebook and you like books, join our book club. I will leave a link down below. So yeah, I'm excited to get stuck into this one. I haven't even read the blurb, honestly. I am just going on Megan's recommendation. She raves about this, so can't wait to get stuck into that one. And then while I was looking through for knitting books, this one caught my eye. It just spoke to me. So I thought, you know, I'll give that a go. It says it's darkly comic and deadly serious. So yeah, I thought that's right up my alley. So I picked that one up just as a, you know, on a whim. So that's that parcel. Thank you, World of Books. I have my Wool Warehouse delivery. Now this one I'm very excited about. Now I am not going to say what this is for. And I'll show you when it's done. But this is a secret project. I'm excited for that. And while I'm sat here, I might as well show you what I've been working on. This is what I cast on last night. This is for Toby. He's requested a rainbow unicorn.
Yeah.
Yeah, with a blue horn. And it's going to have, well, orange mane and a green,
It's gonna have cuteness too.
a green tail, and it's very cute. I'm just recording a bit for Tunnel Tuesdays. Just getting a bit done in the old polytunnel. It's bloody hot in here though. It's way too hot. That's what you get to do it in the middle of the day. But I want to get it done nice and quick so that kids can go in the pool. I can't record while they're in the pool because they make so much noise. You wouldn't be able to hear anything. So I'm just going to finish up in the tunnel now. I've strung up all my tomatoes. I'm just going to repot a couple of bits while the kids are in the pool. And I'm going to call that a day. I'm going to sit outside with a drink and do some crochet. So.
Okay, so first thing we set up.
It's a stormy night.
And now in 3, 2, 1.
You're down.
Grandpa, Uncle Grandpa, dude.
Wait, are you recording? Yeah. Oh, do you want to see if a barrel rolls? Cool, don't.
Go on then.
Quick, move out of the way, move out of the way.
have been splashing around outside in the pool. I've been doing some knitting in the garden. It was starting to get a bit silly, so decided to come in. Yeah, it's been nice. It's been a nice afternoon. So I actually realised that I haven't eaten anything and it is 4 o'clock. So I'm going to have a quick snack. Oh, we've got so much bread. You can tell we're a family that likes carbs, can't you? Look at all. I have been filming Tunnel Tuesdays in the polytunnel and it was bloody hot. So I'm going to edit that now and try and get that up this evening, hopefully. Otherwise it'll just have to be a day late. I'm tearing my hair out. It's 11 o'clock. We've been at work for 2 hours, over 2 hours, and they're both still struggling on their first subject.
No, that's not true. I've done 2. I've done 1.
No, you finished yesterday's work that you finished Monday's work that you didn't finish, and this is all part of the same piece of work.
No.
I tried to have a video call with Megan this morning, but we had to give up on that because her kids and my kids were just all over the place. I'm knitting unicorn arms and legs.
I'll have you know, I'm on my second piece of work.
Floyd's on his second piece of work. Congratulations. You now would normally be finished in an hour and you've got another 2 pieces to do, so get on with it.
Woo! Don't worry, I've got 2 more history pieces.
I feel like Shia LaBeouf walking around going, do it! Just do it! Like constantly at the moment.
I'm listening to
Wow, the mascara under my eyes really adds to the frazzled and the bun. Just, you know, the frazzled mother look. People think I have my shit together. Barely have my shit together.
I'm listening to Japanese things now, bye-bye.
I've run out of coffee. My cup is empty. There's a triple word score in the bottom of my mug. Isn't that great? You know, I've got a sore throat from asking them to do their work. Given up on schoolwork for the day. Floyd has done all his most of his bits that he needed to do. Toby has done the majority of it, but he had sheets and sheets and sheets of, like, I don't even know, like, interpretation. So, like,
Couldn't handle it.
look at this picture. What do you see? How is she feeling? What do you think the character's doing? And pages, you know, write out a load of descriptive words, then turn them into descriptive sentences. And it's a lot of writing for a 7-year-old to do. And it's just getting to the point where, although he hasn't quite finished, plus then a 10-page maths sheet as well, and a history, you have to write a history speech. So to be honest, we've just given up. He can do the rest tomorrow. It gets to the point where he's not paying attention anymore. So even if he does complete the work, he's not going to learn anything. He's going to be miserable and it's not worth it. So we've stopped. We've given up for the day. He's just got to do his maths, his doodles on his tablet. So as a treat for the boys working so hard this morning,
Working so bad.
we are going to go out and get them a little treat. Not going to lie, I am terrified. I haven't been out the house in 12 weeks.
12 years.
Feels like 12 years. Apart from dropping the kids off at their dad's
Watching memes.
and one trip to Asda, I haven't been out the house, so I am kind of terrified. But it'll be fine. We're going to have a nice little treat. We're going on an adventure.
We're driving into the middle of the woods. We're getting lost. We don't have water.
I'm walking to the park.
I've got some water.
I'm about this close to a full-blown panic attack.
But that's not water.
It is.
Like, genuinely, my heart is racing and I feel sick because we're leaving the house. I can't believe how busy it is. There are so many people out and about. saying to Mike that I would be devastated when my sandals broke, so I've had these for years. I just cursed myself. I've got a crochet hook in my bag, maybe I could crochet them back together.
Yes.
Quickly whip myself up a pair of sandals. To be fair, I should be able to super glue them when I get home. We're going barefoot. I could save these sandals, but they are fucked. Look at this. I've had these for about 12 years. I am very, very sad to see them go. But in the spirit of, you know, being budget friendly, etc., I'm going to cut all these beads off and I'm going to reuse the beads for something else. Reduce, reuse, recycle. That's how it's supposed to be.
Hello?
I smell chlorine.
Dolphin!
No, don't dolphin dive. Sorry, dolphin dive.
Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday today. I went to bed without drying my hair. This is my natural. It's my natural hair. So it is chippy night, you're correct. But first we have schoolwork.
No, I'm totally right.
I have schoolwork and they have schoolwork. I have work. And I've got a lot of cleaning to do. I think one of the cats has peed somewhere and I can't find where, but I can smell it. So I'm on a pee hunt today. Wish me luck. I have just had a knock on the door and I've got another parcel. Oh, hello, uni. I'll show them in a minute. Had another parcel. I decided that the orange that I bought the other day wasn't quite orange enough. It was too coral. So I bought another couple of shades of orange just to see. I know I'm terrible. Just to see if they're any better. So finished Toby's unicorn. Do you want to show them? She's very sweet. Do you like her? Good. I don't know how well this comes off on camera, everything's lighter, but this is the one I originally ordered and it's quite corally. This is more of a true orange and this is more of a dark rusty orange, like a... Yeah, so I've got these are all cotton, that's organic cotton. That's DMC cotton. That's the Anchor baby cotton. So I think this will be the best one for the project that I had in mind. But orange is my favourite colour, so I can definitely make myself something out of these as well. I really feel like vlogging today. I'm not feeling it. But I'm just going to quickly film now. I'm showing Mike what's going on in the veggie patch. These guys are all doing so well. I don't know if you watched my Polytunnel Tuesday video, you might see the difference, but this one, like this one for example, was only down to about there and all that has come up in the last, what, 3 days, 4 days? Look how well. There's a cat.
Cameo from Mayhem there.
And ignore all the dead tomatoes. We're just I gave up on those.
Don't have the space.
Ran out of space. We ran out of space. But look, we have our first cucumber flower. Look at that. And that, yeah. Oh, prickly. But yeah, no, I'm well chuffed with that. That is all coming together lovely. We got loads more flowers on the runners, which is good. That's what we want. So the runners are doing okay. The chard's doing okay. I thinned that out a bit yesterday. So yeah, you can see the squash are all starting to, they're getting big enough now that I can start to train them up. They've got their little tendrils, so you see I'm standing them up. Over here you can see, instead of letting them trail along the ground, I'm standing them up and trying to encourage them to cling on to these bits. I'm going to get some string. This guy's huge. I'm going to get another little bit of trellis at the back there for that one. But yeah, I mean, this courgette's gone. Definitely got some little flower buds on there. Calendula's nice and bushy. Beetroots are doing well. I thinned them out yesterday as well. I still got some weeding to do. Yeah. Mike's never really done any gardening before. He's been carefully nurturing his little strawberries. He's getting them potted out. I've never grown strawberries from seed. I've only ever grown them from plants before, so this is fun for me as well. Look at those clouds. Isn't that amazing? So Saturday afternoon we were supposed to go for a picnic with our friends, but the weather was absolutely shocking. So we stayed home and had a carpet picnic instead. I've just realised that I haven't been vlogging again, because I haven't really been doing anything, to be honest. Floyd went to the opticians this morning to get his glasses repaired, and we had a picnic on the floor in the living room. So I'm gonna keep hearing pinging noises because I keep getting messages. And apart from that, not a lot. I've spent the day knitting. I finished off a couple of projects. I'm just having a bowl of curry for my late lunch. And I'm going to spend the afternoon, that's Lynn messaging me loads. I'm knitting loads of little flowers for a community project. It's a yarn bombing, like Britain in Bloom type project for one of our towns. So I'm knitting lots of flowers. And that's about it. Just realised I'm wearing the exact same outfit and sat in the exact same position as I was yesterday when I said the exact same thing, which is I realise I haven't been vlogging, but honestly all I've been doing is knitting and crocheting and a bit of housework. Now I do a lot of knitting. It is like probably the biggest, even bigger than gardening, like part of my life. Knitting and crochet and things like that. For those of you who don't know, I have a second Facebook page called Darling May, which is like my craft page, which is linked to my Etsy shop, which has nothing in it at the moment, but it will have. And I have an Instagram under that name as well. Just to confuse everyone, I have two separate accounts, but I will leave all that info below. But obviously I'm aware that not everybody's into knitting and crocheting. Like, everyone enjoys seeing the finished items, but not everybody wants to sit here and watch me knit or hear me talk about yarns and fibres and crochet hooks. You know, it's not the most thrilling thing for everybody. So what I'm going to do is obviously there are days like today where there won't be much for me to vlog. Sorry about that, it's the way it is. But I'm going to start, like I have with my Tunnel Tuesdays, I'm going to start a separate video for knitting stuff. So I'll do like I'm really into watching knitting podcasts on YouTube at the moment, which is what I would like to start doing. So maybe once a fortnight I will do a knitting, sort of a crafting specific video. Sorry, I keep getting messages, which is why I keep looking up at my screen rather than at the camera, so I'm sorry about that. That's going to put a few people off. But yeah, I would like to do maybe a fortnightly, like a Woolly Wednesday or something, you know, like a knitting specific video. So that way, if you're interested in that side of things, you can look forward to that. If you're not, you don't have to watch it, you can skip over it, and I'm not going to bore you during all the vlogs and things with specific yarn talk. I mean, obviously I will still mention knitting in the vlogs, I'll still show you the things I'm making, but I like to talk, I get excited about it, it's something I'm passionate about, you know, and I want to talk about the yarn that I've bought and the patterns that I'm casting on and designs that I'm coming up with and things like that. So I think I will pop that all in a separate video, probably, hopefully starting Wednesday, maybe Wednesday coming, we shall see. I'm not going to commit to that. I can't remember, but I think I said last night that I was making flowers for the yarn bombing Sandown in Bloom thing. I'll show you what I've made. This is what I made last night. Got some poppies and some sunflowers and some just little bitty daisy types. Got a rosebud. Yeah, they're quite sweet. So that's what I made so far. That's what I did last night. I might get a few more done today, but I've got some tidying and sorting out to do first, so. Here's something for me to vlog. Welcome to Kazzie's Yarn Shop. This has all been in storage under the stairs for the last 2 years. And Mike's finally...
Have you seen the space under the stairs?
That space was absolutely from back there. Oh. Where's the light switch? There it is. All of this space was full of yarn and craft supplies. That's full of blanket squares. That's full of stuff. That's more craft stuff. Most of that's craft stuff. But yeah, so Mike's finally said that I can take over the storage unit. While I was editing this video, I was sort of thinking and looking back over the week, and you know, I realised I didn't vlog very much. I had a couple of quite down days without even really realising it at the time. And I think I try not to show too much of the negative that, you know, not that there's a lot of negative, but I try to keep my parts of the internet quite upbeat, quite cheerful, quite positive. But the reality is that everybody has bad days, everybody has bad weeks. You know, we're what, God knows how many weeks, 13, 14 months into this lockdown thing. And as much as I am a homebody and I love being at home, it's starting to affect me. You know, I'm here with the kids 24/7, on my own a lot of the time. And it's hard, it is hard. I miss my work colleagues, I miss my friends, I miss my family. I miss just being able to pop down the road for a pint if I'm having a hard day. You know, should we go, you know, let's go sit in the beer garden. It's not quite the same having a beer in your own garden. And I'll be honest with you, I think I cried every day last week. And there are days where I just didn't bother getting dressed. I'm fine. Don't anybody worry about me. You know, it's not like I'm not like depressed or anything. I just had a rough few days, and I wanted to say that it's okay. You know, if you have rough days and, you know, you're feeling down, I hope all my friends know that you can message me anytime. Like, I've always got access to a phone or a laptop or something, so I am always here. If any of my friends are struggling, they can reach out, and just be kind to each other and be kind to yourself. If you need a day off, have a day off. If, you know, if you don't have the energy to get out of your pyjamas and brush your hair, don't worry about it. Just look after yourself. Have a cup of tea and relax, and just take it a day at a time. Love you all.